Welcome to this edition of Leather and Lace MC Unfiltered. We talk about riding, road trips, MC life, and general sisterhood fun. This episode may or may not contain some sketchy language, and it may inspire you to go out and purchase a motorcycle. So here's your warning. This content is completely unfiltered and for real. I'm Squishy from Leather and Lace MC. I am in Canada, so it's still a little bit cold here. We're trying to get the Alaskans to stop sending us all their snow. It hasn't worked yet, unfortunately. And I have with me one of my sisters, Christina. Um, and we thought that we would just talk about superstitions, biker superstitions. What are some of them? I know that they're out there. We have them all. And there's some that some people live and die by them, and some people, it's like, well, it can't hurt. But there are some superstitions out there. And one of the superstitions, and I thought I'd ask you, do you have a gremlin bell?
I have tons of them.
Do you?
hmm
Nice, nice.
I think a lot of it was just that's what you do when someone starts riding and gets a new bike, right? So all of my bike friends that I have around me were just sending me gremlin bells. So
Yeah, nice. And do you know where it came from?
nope, not at all. I know it's supposed to keep the roadside gremlins away from getting your
Yeah.
That's all I know. That's it.
Well, I think that's all that a lot of us know when we first start riding. I mean, my husband's like, "Oh, you need a gremlin bell." Well, what for? I'd have to clean it all the time. Like, why? Until I actually looked it up. And what the Gremlin Bell was from is actually from World War II. So in World War II, the pilots would put pilots or not pilots, sorry, the guys who rode the motorcycles, the military motorcycles, they were considered almost sitting ducks. So what they did was they had these little bells and they tied them to the bottom part. And what it's supposed to do is it captures all the gremlins that hit bikes, like the gremlin of why did that nut fall off? And of course they were Harleys. So, um, and the older bikes were all, they're older bikes, right? They shake, they rattle, they roll, and especially the military bikes. So that was the where it started. And then when those military people came out of the war and they started riding motorcycles, which we know that a lot of them have done, they kept that tradition and then they would put it underneath their motorcycle outside of wartime, right? So I thought
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. So what I did, and now I need to find it, but there's a whole bunch of motorcycle superstitions that I didn't even know was out there. Some of them just blow my mind away. Like there's a superstition about green bikes, right?
Green bikes.
Green bikes.
Oh boy, I
Yeah.
can't wait to hear that one.
So the green bikes, again, goes back to the wartime. Of course, the motorcycles were all they were all painted military green, right?
Yep.
And again, they were usually sitting ducks because they're very targetable and you can project where they're going. So they were often, I mean, the guys would be blown right off of their seats. So that then became bad luck to have a green motorcycle and it just stuck moving forward.
I wonder if
Weird.
Hot knows that.
Hot mess.
Yeah, I wonder if
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, because she has a green bike and she really likes her green bike.
We probably shouldn't tell her.
Uh, uh, that might be fun.
It might be fun. It's
We'll
true.
have to see. We'll
So,
we'll update.
so Gremlin bells, do you have one on your bike now?
I do actually. And last year, my Gremlin bell that I had was it was so I'm a little bit superstitious. So my
Oh,
first bike had a Gremlin bell, and that Gremlin bell stayed with the bike. I don't
Uh-oh.
And then when I got my second bike, that had its own gremlin bell. And then my bike now, I mean, I've had it for quite a few years now, and it has a gremlin bell, but the bell fell off because I mean, it's just a zip tie, right?
Yeah.
And who's got the time to like make something permanent to attach it to it? But so I use zip ties.
So they sell the brackets for them and you bolt it to the frame of your bike and all that. I mean, I haven't done that, but they do.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know that. That's kind of funny.
I think,
Wow, that's taken superstition to a whole new level.
yeah, they're serious. They do not want it to fall off.
Yeah, no
I,
kidding.
I love how the Gremlin bells are so unique now. Like you can get them for all kinds of different reasons. So my
Yeah,
very first Gremlin bell was a phoenix, and my friends gave it to me because it was kind of like, you know, like a rebirth, like it has a whole story. But anyway, they all have a
yeah.
story. So I found that I love looking at them. I find that really neat.
Yeah, they're very individualized. And so I had the opportunity, my son, last year at the end of the season, as you know, we had that accident. And so when he was coming to pick his bike up, because I had taken it to the shop to make sure that it was good to go. And I mean, he's not like a kid anymore. He's got, four of his own kids. But anyway, I still, there's no gremlin bell on the bottom of that bike.
Yeah.
So I asked my son if he knew what it was, and he had no idea, no clue whatsoever. I'm like, huh, all right. So I bought him a gremlin bell. And what I liked was looking through the different gremlin bells to try to find one that suited him.
Yeah.
And I found one that had, the Celtic knots all the way around. And
Yeah.
that just was him more than, the flames or skulls or this. You can get everything on him. I even seen one with little fairies on it.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought, oh, that would be kind of cool.
Mm.
Little fairies.
I bet nowadays with all the technology and like all the art making equipment or crafting equipment, you can probably custom order them. I bet you there's a
Probably.
there that would do that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Serious about how serious can it be about superstitions though, right? I mean, Gremlin bells, like they're never going to go out of style. They're never going to go like somebody always needs to have one. And
Hmm.
I just thought it was kind of neat, the bikers that they throw a tarp in their bag and they throw whatever and they can park anywhere and tarp their bike and fall asleep and get up and continue going the next day. Like they're a pretty hardy bunch, especially the old school bikers, right? They're a hardy bunch and have little gremlin bells and be superstitious. It's just like, but hey, not knocking the gremlin bells. A lot of people swear by them, and I have one. My husband has one. Everybody that I know has one. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, go superstition. That's all good. What other, have you heard of any other superstitions around motorcycles?
None. I've actually never
Really?
been. No, I don't think.
Huh.
Are there a lot?
I don't think that there's a lot of them, but there are a few. Like I think, so let's see. Oh, I know one of them is passenger pegs. If you're not riding with a passenger, flip your pegs up. And the reason is supposed to be that it's to do with the gremlins again, something to do with them. I don't know. Let's see
Gonna
what
ride? Oh, right. They're gonna hop on the bike.
I guess. I don't know. Keep passing to, but yeah, so you're exactly right. It says that it is believed to, if your pegs are down and you don't have a passenger, it's believed to invite evil gremlins to ride on the back with you. That's what
Seriously?
that one is.
I
Yep.
got one that won't stay up. It just always comes down. I'm screwed.
I don't even have passenger pegs on my bike because I don't want to ever ride a passenger.
Yeah. My girls ride with me. So,
Yeah, nice.
yeah, except now I'm inviting evil gremlins. I'm gonna get some bungee cords and
Yeah, or have do a zip tie right? So put your peg up and then zip tie so that it just sits around while it's sitting up. And then
Yeah.
that way you can slip it off and it'll come down if you need it. Put it up, slip it over, and it'll keep it up.
I'm
And
gonna
then you
have,
have no evil gremlins, touching your back and gross. Uh,
yeah.
let's see. One of the other ones is Dead Man's Bike. So it is extremely unlucky. Apparently, it's deemed unlucky to buy or ride a motorcycle that was formerly owned by someone who has passed away.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Yeah, me too, because I was last year I was at a funeral and uh it was for a woman biker.
Yeah.
Um, but her husband had ridden her bike in the funeral procession. So I'm surprised by that one because that's kind of a real big symbol of honor to ride, to make sure that your bike is there when you're interred as well. I don't know. It's a morbid one. Ugh. Um, and then some other ones are uh yeah, placing your helmet on the ground. It's considered bad luck to place your helmet on the ground, often interpreted as a sign of disrespect or a bad omen for future rides. However, this has also turned into an indication that the biker needs help.
So it's contradictory.
Very contradictory. So which one am I supposed to do? Don't put my helmet on the ground because it's disrespectful, or put my helmet on the ground because I've lost a tire and it's flown off or somewhere.
Yeah.
I've lost my like my oil tank lid, and it's like, how are we supposed to know? Come on, we need
I
to get
get
this straight.
you have to choose. Do I want bad luck or am I, wait, was it bad luck? Or do I want someone,
Bad luck and disrespect.
the disrespect thing? I don't like the sound of that. Maybe,
Yeah, I don't either.
maybe it's an exception. If you're broken down, you can put it on the ground.
Yeah. Maybe it's kind of morphed into, if you put it on the ground, then, something's already happened. So, because you're broken down, so therefore it's can't be really bad luck anymore. I don't know. Traditions. I wasn't around when it was created, so I have no idea. Um, some writers have personal rituals, like putting the left glove on first, or do you do that? So not with just the gloves, but it's almost like, and I know what it's talking about because I get on my bike, or like I go to leave, and I get my helmet ready the night before because I have the cardo unit, right? So that I can listen to music and hear my directions and all that kind of stuff. And because I think it's incredibly rude to have a stereo blasting on a motorcycle, but that's me, whatever. So I get my helmet out and I get my gloves out and all that kind of stuff. And then when I'm actually going to ride, I put my helmet on and then I do it up. And but that's how it's supposed to be, right? So you put your helmet on, you do it up, then you put your gloves on, then you do this, blah, blah, blah. Every time I put my gloves on, put my helmet on, and then I realize, oh, I need to do it up. So then I have to take my gloves off and I do my helmet up, and then I put my gloves back on, and then I put my phone on, and then I can't hit the button. So then, because my gloves are thick or whatever. So then, I don't think that's a ritual. I think that's more like a basket case scenario where in my mind, I know that I need to put my gloves on last, but I always put them on first and then have to take them off 4 or 5 times. Because then once you take them off to do something, where are you going to put them? So
True.
you just put them back on, right? I don't know.
It's a systems issue. You have to like redo your system.
Yeah, right. But,
Yeah.
I'm just really surprised I didn't get the tag hot mess. I am a little bit when I ride. I don't know. I'm one of those people where I like to just get on the motorcycle and decide on my destination. Don't really care about the route. I just like to go. I just
Yep.
go. And it drives our road captains nuts because, I put out the plan of where I'm going to go. And then I, let them know, okay, I'm stopped here for the night. Oh, wait, that city wasn't even on your route. Where, how, what? But
Yep.
Anyway, I like doing that. So I like taking trips by myself too. But I guess I am a little superstitious. Have to have to, it's almost like I have to put my gloves on and do it the wrong way. Because if I don't and I actually get it right, it's almost like it's a bad omen because it didn't go the way that it normally does, which normally includes me going there and coming back safe. Does that
Wow.
make sense?
Yeah, that's a little superstitious.
It's also a little messed up.
I pictured you to be a superstitious woman.
I am. Isn't that weird? I
Yeah.
am about certain things. And mostly it's about the things that, are just synonymous with safety, right? So a little superstitious about those things and a little superstitious about anything that's respect, right? Anything that could be deemed as disrespectful. I'm just always conscientious of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I am super, wow, that's weird. I didn't know that about myself. Actually, I am a superstitious person. It's amazing. But yeah, so there's quite a few, and I didn't know about some of them, like the passenger pegs. I didn't know about that. I did know about the green bikes, but I always thought that it was just, if you own a green bike and you weren't military, it's disrespectful to the military people who do have green. But
Yeah.
that's not what it is. It's because it's bad. Apparently, it's bad luck.
Wow.
A little bit bizarre.
I
Anyway,
think I know many people with green bikes except for our sister.
yeah. So we have two. We have a couple of sisters that have green bikes. Yeah, 'cause Animal has a green bike too.
Darker green.
Yeah,
Guess I hot messes just stands out because it's bright
because
that
it's hot mess. But
I,
it's very bright.
it's a very bright green, yeah.
It is a very bright green. But the good news is that you see her coming
That's true. Not
from
like
a
all
mile away.
black bikes. Everybody's got so much, so many black bikes, which I love black, love it,
Yeah.
but not very visible.
I've never had a colored bike. It's always all my bikes have been black.
Really?
My very first, my very first Honda Shadow. So I
Hmm.
had a Honda Shadow. It's what I learned on. It was like a 550. Man, I made that thing scream. It was awesome. Um, but that was a black bike. And then my first Sportster, that was also a black bike. I also made that thing scream. My
Hmm.
mechanic was not happy. Um, and then my Fat Boy is a black bike too.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I always seem to get saddled with black bikes, but it would be kind of cool to have I don't know, maybe one of those sparkly blue things or,
Mm.
uh, no, that's way too bright. Could you
I,
imagine getting up in the morning and after a night of partying, whatever, and having to face a bright green bike where you have to put shades on just to look at it?
no, no, I can't.
No, me either. Me either. No.
No, I've
So
always been white bikes, the pearl white. It's just don't know why, but
yeah, I
it's
think
what.
it's because maybe because they always look clean. They always look nice.
Yeah.
Like black bikes, you see everything. Like if you've got some dust on it, you see that dust. A white bike, meh, you don't really see the dust.
You know what color I really took a liking to, and I didn't think I would. It's that new one, or it was last year's new one from Harley. It's like that weird purpley matte. What was, I don't remember the name of the color.
Hmm,
On the
I
picture,
haven't seen it.
online, it's like, no. In person, man, it is beautiful. It is a beautiful
Really?
color. Yeah. Yeah. I
Huh.
haven't really seen many on the road though. So
Yeah, the Harley came out with a color that was called shark fin blue.
I
And it's like that matte baby bluish, almost a little gray. I
that.
don't know if I like it. I, I don't think I like it. It reminds me of a Tonka toy or something, right? Like it doesn't it remind you of like
Yeah.
Lego toy? I don't know. I don't
It
think I like it.
no, and they've been doing that a lot with like the matte colors and like the mute, I guess muted. They're like muted colors. No,
Yeah,
not a fan.
no. Me either. Me either. Well, there is lots of superstitions out there, and a lot of people have them. So, for anybody who's listening, if you, um, if you have some other superstitions, absolutely, I will post a link for you to be able to send me an email and or leave a comment and let me know what your superstitions are because there's some really whacked out ones there, and it'd be kind of fun to pull them apart a little bit and see where they come from. Anyway,
For
thank
sure.
you so very much for joining me. And yeah, that's it.